Former President Donald Trump's organization, along with the company's longtime chief financial officer, have pleaded not guilty to charges involving tax-related crimes. Prosecutors unsealed the 15-count indictment in a Manhattan courtroom on Thursday. Although the former president is not indicted, his chief financial officer, Allen Weisselberg, faces multiple charges, including grand larceny in the second degree. Prosecutors telling the court that Weisselberg avoided taxes in the amount of $1.7 million. Here you see Weisselberg being escorted into court, handcuffed shortly before the proceedings began. An attorney for the Trump Organization says the charges are unprecedented, and Trump issued a statement saying, quote, "The political witch hunt by the radical left Democrats, with New York now taking over the assignment, continues. It is dividing our country like never before." Well, the Supreme Court ruled that Arizona's restrictive voting laws do not violate federal law. The court released the decision on the last day of its session. In Arizona, only voters, family members, or caregivers may turn in ballots, and votes cast in the wrong precincts, are not counted. A federal appeals court in San Francisco had ruled the restrictions violated the Voting Rights Act by disappropriately affecting minorities. In a 6-3 decision, the Supreme Court reversed that ruling. Writing for the majority, Justice Samuel Alito said Arizona's interest in the integrity of elections justifies those measures. Well, a highly anticipated jobs report for the month of June is due out this morning, with President Biden hoping for big numbers to help rally public support for his massive infrastructure plans. But skeptical Republicans see a sluggish jobs recovery. They're calling this report a make or break moment for the Biden administration. Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
President Biden looking for some early fireworks from this morning's June jobs report. The latest weekly numbers show a sharp decline in first-time unemployment claims, down to 364,000, a new pandemic-era low. The White House hoping the monthly report will prove the president's economic strategy is working and bolster his argument for more government spending through a massive infrastructure bill.
This is a generational investment to modernize our infrastructure, creating millions of good-paying jobs.
But Republicans point to months of uneven job growth, often falling below expectations. They argue pandemic-related assistance programs are discouraging millions of Americans from returning to work.
As long as half the country's paying workers more to stay home than to go back to work, you're still going to see us struggling there. So workers, wages, jobs, I'd say the president's report card is failing.
President Biden has offered this blunt critique.
Guess what? Employers can't find workers. I said, yeah, pay them more.
Today's report offering a critical mile marker to assess progress on the road to recovery. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.